beautiful people. Good morning. Good morning. I will never get nobody name up. They was like, they was like, is that a wig? What was that? I said, I don't know. I don't do hair. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say the other women that was in there. Some that the parents, they was laughing at the gym with me this morning. They said, we know you gonna put them hairstyle. I said, I am. So I know, because we got 130. I said I am. I'm going to put it up there. Now, one downvote is Liddell or Candace. I'm not messing with you.
Rocket, cold.
But look who they said that was Crockett. We got Stephen A. Smith attacking her now. Jasmine Crockett.
Been attacking our whole nationality, so it ain't nothing new with him. He's the fastest race. He all that. He let you know who he is. He ain't holding him up.
But he black.
Stephen Miller ain't.
No, Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, man.
I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith. You ain't see how they said to us. I said, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. I mean, listen. Hey, some laugh with you, some laugh at you. They laughed at me plenty of times. I laughing too, shit. But hey, it is what it is. But boy, we was rolling. They was like, you gonna put them pictures up? I said, I am. She the one brought up content. She said, are they trying to use stuff for content? I said, she gave it to me. This what I had wanted to say. I was watching one guy. I was looking for his video, and he was talking about like in Chicago when they raided the hotel. And I get both sides, not the hotel, the apartment complex. But and as he was breaking it down, and it was like what they doing is, what they not telling people is, and it's bad on both sides, but these was the ones that the Democrats had. And when they took them to Martha's Vineyard and everything.
Yeah.
What's up?
I can't. I just can't fathom that, right? Like, I'm still stuck on, you touch my kids, I'm touching you. It's that serious. And the fact that he's just letting this man skate by, but a dude who does something peaceful, that rallies the community to do something peaceful, right? How often do we see people today get groups of people together, rile them up, and go set them loose? Jed gathered a group of people, got them focused, and did something productive, and he's the fucking monster? This is some bull.
Good morning, beautiful people and everybody. Let's give Lydia McNeely. She turned 75 today, a young 75 today. Happy birthday, Queen. Happy birthday. Let's this together real quick. Okay, that's all up there. I got that together. Hold on one second. I don't know what y'all just sitting up there like y'all is in the fashion show or something. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing this morning.
Hey, listen, Otis, stop playing with me. I thought this
No. Y'all just up there like they gonna talk back to you. Good morning, beautiful.
Good people of 810. What it do from the 202? It's $5 Friday. Please don't be selfish. Send your offering today. Otis need to make some change, and we need new mics. So
y'all need them too. Damn.
You
know who already started off? You heard Marcia A. Tarver. It's a $5 Friday. Have a great weekend. Yogi G and Anna are about to end the week with some knowledge. Y'all about to drop that knowledge.
Oh man, we following the lead of our great chaotic leader, Otis over here, stirring the pot.
Let them know. I can tell right now. I don't even know why. I'm gonna have to rebuke your stuff, Anna. I know Anna know how to work it. What's up, Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis? How you doing? Trying to turn this serious stuff into some BS. I ain't going for it. Lena L.
Happy Halloween
for the $4.99. Me and brother, I was finna say, Rob, I was finna miss his name. Me and brother Elliot will be on later on to break this down. You pagans. Blake E. Gaddis, good morning.
But I do love a good horror movie, though. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Pop Gaddis, good morning. Big Mama Gaddis. Y'all know the way of Jesus Christ through Faith Church. Good morning. Allie Nicole Gaddis Rivers, my Gaddis clan is in the building. Good morning. Y'all smash that like button as you coming in. Erica Gaddis, good morning. Thank you
He
for
fries
tapping
some shit
in.
like that too.
Y'all know what time it is. It's $5 Friday. You heard?
$5.
$5. Lena, thank
Yeah.
you for tapping in, beloved. And shout out to Jed and his Iron 18. You heard? Great morning, H Spragg. How you doing? I ain't going. I wouldn't let you go nowhere. Rough as they been on me right now. Bonnie, Vanna, thank you for tapping in. Omar, let them know. Otis gonna be here. I brought them girls from the 202. After all the junk they be talking about me, I brought them on in. I need their help right now. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Crystal Gaddis? Pastor Gaddis, baby sis in the building. The lovely Beverly Biggs Levy in the building. I heard you made pies for all them jive turkeys, Beverly Biggs.
Mickey, I got my shirt on today.
Oh, I'm locking the door, so you
Mickey,
won't
I
be able
got
to
my
jump
shirt
off.
on.
Tasha Lynn, good morning. You can't jump off. I'm locking the door.
We making pies around here. You can send mine to
Teresa
Washington,
Dumas, they
D.C.
be some beautiful pies she make. They be some of them. They don't be them Negro pies. They be everybody pies.
She making Healy pie, a shit pie for these white people.
Man, Anna, cut the bullshit out.
You gotta get monetized on this $5 Friday.
What's up, Concrete Jungle? Thank you for tapping in, cuz you on that bull jive. You on that bull jive.
Make that Healy shit pie.
What's up, Debbie Clark, one half of the Wonder Twin? Don't come on here with that BS.
We didn't get the memo. If there's a
Hope
restriction,
Beasley. Yeah, it is, because we are a Disney network. You gotta think like you're part of the Disney. They don't have that type of stuff on their establishment. Good morning, Hope Beasley. Elder Golden Child Sharp, good morning. Jaja Boy, top of the morning to you.
What it do?
Sheila, good morning, beloved. Thank you for tapping in. Other half of the Wonder Twins, Diane Thornton, has touched down. What it do, Reverend James West, Jim Gaddis, coming in from Las Vegas, you heard? And we got Jazzy Melanie coming in from South Carolina. Y'all thought they didn't love us in the Carolinas.
I love some South Carolina.
And my fellow 740 and T in the building. Good morning. Thank you for tapping in. Dreamer, good morning. What we gonna dream about today? Sideways. I'm loving that North Carolina. They talking my language down there. How you doing, Miss Coretta H is in the building. Tell them violate, like Uncle Carl say, violate that like button and hype us up. Miss Karaja Smith, thank you for tapping in. The lovely Sandra Nichols Martin in the building. She said that pie art had a whole one. Is this what I need? That counselor. I'm trying to get my shape together. I didn't let my shape. Nakia Harris, thank you for tapping in, beloved. I'm trying to get my shape together. Y'all know.
You do gotta be Underground Railroad ready. You know, I said that last season. If you can't sit in the attic or you can't run across the bridge, you are not prepared for the revolution.
Facts. They're gonna be chasing some of y'all. Salty Sheriff, good morning. That's family from Canada. That's the cousin. Right next door from Saskatchewan, in case y'all don't know. Oh, we got the Gaddis mechanic shop. So if we go on a run, we got a mechanic on here. You heard? So we shouldn't have to worry about no cars. Latrice Green in the building, known AKA Sexy Chocolate. How you doing, beloved? Then we got Miami-Dade County in the building. You heard? That's Tony Terry. I call him TNT. Look, you see, she got some of that pie. Said it was delicious. I'm upset about that pie gave away. Thank you, beloved Hope Beasley, for the $5 Friday.
In DC.
Now you did. You did tell me. I'm not gonna lie. You did, but I'm waiting on when you make that pound cake. I messed my shape up for that pound cake. I'm just telling you that pound cake. I messed my shape up. Rose Gaddis is in the building from Seattle, Washington. Well, I think that buttermilk pie gone now. I'm pretty sure it's gone. But what I'm saying is, y'all know my birthday coming up anyway, because Miss Beverly Biggs, she always make me a German chocolate cake for my birthday. So I don't expect nothing different in this one, and I'll be turning the 5-0. But I'm trying to see. What's up, Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis' son in the building?
Did I hear you say party? Is that what's happening? Yeah. You said you turning 84, you said. That's a great age.
Very disrespectful from you. How you doing, young fella? Very disrespectful.
That's what I heard.
Let me see what Mr. Thomas said. Let me see what he said. Good morning from Highland Park, Texas. One of 3 cities attacking the working class. They want to stop funding the local transit system, leaving hundreds of people without an affordable way to work. Well, they don't want you working no more. Damn.
Yeah, that's
and we got a pie thief. Somebody stole the whole pie. I hope they gain 100 pounds. How you doing, the lovely Carolyn Hendricks? How you doing? Michael B in the building. Good morning. And we got the Gaddis Brothers Barbershop. So when we on the run, we got haircuts. We ain't got to be looking all rough. Mechanics, barbershop, we good. Shout out to my Gaddis clan and the construction company. So when we get to the free land, we gonna be able to build again. It wasn't no allegedly. We got a pie thief. He need to gain 100 pounds off that pie. What's up, Cuzzo? Thank you for tapping in.
I see how you passed by that one comment that Marcia put up there, but it's all right.
What'd she say? Hold on, no, I didn't pass by. I don't pass by nothing.
Okay. It'd be right before. There we go. Nah, that ain't it.
No, okay. That ain't the one you want to say. You said I missed all of them, right? But see how you just went at me like, okay, here's another one. You want this one, huh?
No, that ain't it. That ain't the one.
Well, come on. Well, you've been calling me out. Is this one it?
Nope, that ain't it. Nope.
Okay.
You want me to read it? I can
read it. Read it. Is it the $5 one?
Marcia H. Halbert said he's going to be older than Nell. She's 973. That's the one.
Oh, I would have never read that. I'd have never read that.
I got you, Marcia. See how you trying to go brag on you?
I be knowing when they be coming out for me left or right. It doesn't matter. You know what, Marcia? On that next apple, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna shoot some Jack Daniels in it. I'm gonna give you a loaded apple. I'm gonna hit you with a loaded apple.
Nah,
we got Long Beach, California in the building. That's my Alice Gaddis Jordan. My Gaddis clan show up for me. Hot damn it, they show up for me. So what's been going on in them DC streets? Y'all got the whole world on lock right now. So what y'all done on? Oh my God.
I mean, you asked and you shall receive.
I guess we did.
Well, I guess can't no one talk crap no more about my mayor. She gonna feed y'all butts.
You heard her say it here today, live on October 31st. That's her mayor.
That's my mayor. She came up on the times when a lot of them was talking crap about her. Thanks for my mayor. Gonna feed some people.
Your mayor today, your villain tomorrow.
Yes, I did, lady. I read it.
Nah, but that's what we got going on in DC. Mick, other than the super villain still fighting it out at the Thunderdome, aka the Capitol.
I mean, when she came out, how much she gonna get to people? How much she gonna give them? How much she gonna get to people?
Oh, they'll get their whole benefit.
Are they gonna get their whole benefits?
Yeah, they'll get their food stamps for November.
I'll be calling mine on the 3rd to see if that is true or fictional. Okay, so I'll let you know on Sunday if my family was able to eat on Saturday.
Chicago Girls 87. You know I read it, Lydia. What I am gonna do though, I should be able to buy something then.
From who?
I shouldn't have said that line, should
I?
Yeah, we're gonna worry about that. We're gonna go past that.
I don't know.
Mickey, let me
look at this clan.
Let me see if this is true right here. Let me share this. Let me see if this is true.
You finna come out here with fake news.
I'm going on mute.
She bringing the fake news on the real news. Hot damn.
A peace plan for Gaza. For the plan to advance, Hamas must disarm. Instead,
tonight, terrifying images emerging from Gaza.
You might have to mute that one. But you got to get right to it. Honor done came right on here. Just you can mess up a morning show. You and Unc, like y'all messing up my $200 shows. Y'all know these be my $200 shows that y'all.
But that's not regular music.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Hold on, let me fast
up my $200 shows though.
Let me fast $200. Anyway, let me just say this real quick because it's not showing.
You getting an invoice shot to you too. You an right now, 200 a piece in the hole.
We need
so for Michigan. So for Michigan, 71 million is on pause. So we got to see what they're gonna do. 71 million is on pause, and that was just 12 hours ago. They were talking about that. So
in Michigan,
hopefully that's fake news. That's saying that it's on pause. Hopefully it passes.
Fake news. Can you imagine the Walmarts, the Sam's, the Kroger?
Oh, and Walmart's shutting down. Period. They said they don't care whether
should nobody go spend money at Walmart. They got plenty other ones.
No, they doing it like COVID. You remember?
Kroger's, Sam's. I prefer to go to them stores if they don't want us
Sam's
coming
is
in.
Walmart.
It is.
Yeah.
The Sam's, we can still come in there.
Mickey, Sam's is Walmart. Sam Walton.
I got to do better. I was just finna tell everybody go to Sam's, and they the same people on the same one. Boy, I tell you.
They said they're gonna we don't know, some states like Nebraska, they're gonna have it for 1 more month.
Got us. You say, well, you know what? I'm working on it. I gotta give I'm gonna give him a members only where he can just do his thing. You know what? When y'all, Honor them could do a members only. They be shucking and jiving right now.
Do a what?
You know them shucking and jiving.
I didn't know I was being invited to be abused. If I had known that, I'd have stayed asleep this morning. Let's not do that. This
called initiation.
I'm gonna say this.
I'm gonna
say this. Wait a minute, y'all. Miss you put on there. Y'all are gonna be able to shop at Walmart. That's just a rumor. That is not true. That is not a rumor. That is accurate. Literally, Walmart will be closed. And literally, you will be going back to COVID. You will have to drive up, order your thing on Instacart. Yogi G, am I telling the truth?
Well, let's just say this. Let's play devil's advocate, just in case wherever. Who's that?
Mrs. You know who?
Mrs. You know who? It could be possible that in your area they are bluffing and they're gonna let people come in there and shop. Where we are, we actually set foot to a store and talk to associates, and they are not opening. They're going to be online ordering, and you have to pick your stuff up curbside. That's what we know to be true where we are. So I would offer you to do your due diligence between today.
You can actually go on the website. They actually posted it on their website.
Some people gotta go today and go physically into the store to see if you'll be able to get in there tomorrow. So that's
she said she work at Walmart.
I work at Walmart, so I know. Mm-hmm. I'm just telling you, in our area, what we was told when we talked to the associates there, and what was coming across our news screen. So, all right.
So that means that it must be the East Coast then.
Sway, you don't know everything, Sway.
Who's Sway?
I don't got the answer. Okay, I'm just telling you what I know.
With Kanye West and
right.
Sway.
How, Sway? How?
Yeah,
how,
for sure. See, they doing y'all wrong in DC. You see, even in Texas, they're gonna be open. They're gonna be open in Flint.
See, that's what I'm saying. We can only tell you from the part of the earth that we are on and we're inhabiting.
So that go to tell you somebody would say something fake news and say it's not true. Yeah. Because it's different things going in different areas.
It's just the thought out here, Spring is coming out here with fake news.
I can't afford to do it.
I can't believe I let y'all come on here and do this thing open.
Ain't no fake news over here, but I don't even shop at Walmart, to be honest with you.
I mean, but once again, here's what I always challenge people with. It don't matter who's before you telling you something out of their mouth. Do your due diligence to fact check on your own. So that's why I offered the opportunity for the chat to take today and swing by Walmart. That's where you shop and just say, hey, will y'all be open tomorrow? And then also, from the last time that we talked about that something could have changed. The news is forever going. It's 24/7, round and round and round. So there's a probability that they might have changed their mind. And we just don't know about it yet. Don't shoot the messenger, people. Just do your part and check and make sure it's the truth or not. I digress. I move on.
Well, I believe here in Philly they will be closed. I could be wrong, but that's the word in the office. See, even in Philly, they don't like y'all on the West Coast. I mean East Coast. Bob Harrington, thank you for tapping in. Bubba Gaddis Jr., Deborah Luna, Lasagna Larry, how you doing? And Wanda Jones Gaddis. All my Gaddis clan, good morning to y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm like Omar. All jokes aside, everybody be safe the next couple of days. Stay prayed up and blessed. You heard?
For sure.
Y'all stay prayed up and blessed. But what's the? Oh, hold up. I've been. You know, I hate to go through this. Let me see. Is this what we doing? Let me see. He said, "Well, Walmart denies viral TikTok claims about store closures, aim at government shutdown and SNAP benefits, funding concerns, calling the widespread rumors false." See, hey. Stuff happens. We just got to wait till tomorrow. We're going to wait till tomorrow. I thought you gave me the finger, yo. Y'all said, damn, she got mad at me.
Nah. This is Disney Channel. This is a Disney Channel. I would never.
They can't. I know they weren't going to shut down. There's like, it's Walmart closing on November 1st. The retailer faces $2 billion losses, SNAP payments freeze, aim at government shutdown. What would make them want to what would make them not want to send that money out there? Don't they know a lot of businesses are going to be hurt?
Small businesses, not Walmart.
Oh, that means people I might know have to actually go spend $300 in groceries. Now, that's not right. That's not right. I'm just saying, like, have a heart.
Well, she on mute.
Yeah, you're
talking. I thought you were talking.
I'm not talking.
Good morning.
You were talking. What I was saying, I thought you were on mute.
Your box. I'm talking to the people around me.
Oh, what's up, young fella? Now let me get my. Okay, I just found out we got a sponsor for today's show because Honor Blue. That's $200, but we found the sponsor. It says Mickey's Roll Call today is sponsored by all the churches, community members, food pantries, and local organizations that are stepping up to the plate to help those who will not be getting SNAP benefits. And can we put 18 on there too? Just saying. Shout out to Felicia Martinez for taking her time to find a sponsor. Because I'm telling you, what Anna did this morning literally blew.
How I blow when y'all say shit all damn day.
Oh, there you go. Blow it again. Just blow it, Anna. We don't care. We ain't even trying to mind. I don't care.
I would like to say $5 Friday, and clearly we will not be getting any money from YouTube. So if y'all would kindly send your $5 donations of love to us here at the News 810 News Media.
Hey, Mickey, we
appreciate it.
We need to put a list on the side of the screen of words you cannot say.
Right now, everything.
Memo, to be clear, we never knew we was on restriction.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you. I'm shout out to my Gaddis clan. Yeah, shout out to the Gaddis clan. I mean, I was just looking at it though, but I'm laughing like I'm not laughing to be because you don't want to be crying about it, but it's just like. I don't know how people can find happiness out of bad situations.
Thanks, Sherry Allen.
Hey, they doing their homework. That's one thing we're gonna do. We're gonna get the truth out here when people put it wrong. Shout out to Yogi and Anna for down there sinking 18 with the disinformation. Shout out to him.
Look, I'm gonna say this, just like Yogi G just said. It's not disinformation if it's happening in our area.
I'm just messing with y'all. Well.
So I guess wherever the National Guard is, they're closing Walmart.
You know what?
I like that idea. We need to make Uncle Cole the field reporter.
Oh, he is.
Oh, yeah.
He won't be on screen no more. he would be. He's back.
Damn, Uncle Cole, they gonna put you back in the chitlin circuit. Let me be quiet before we end up back there.
Where is Carl today?
Where is he?
I see the beautiful Sherry Allen on here, but where's Uncle Carl? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna stop saying Uncle Carl. Y'all keep calling Uncle Carl. That is Carl to me.
Man, he good. You know, I have to talk young to him. He good people.
Well, all y'all my elders, so I call you.
Like, I know you ain't talking about no elder. You past 40 something. You was not young.
Only a few years after 40. Don't be
This
disrespectful.
You is not young. Stop trying to act like you got that young. Oh, I got a book bag. I'm young. I got a book bag. I'm young.
Here. I'm
I got a
younger
book
than
bag. I wear colorful stuff. I'm a young person.
I'm younger than these two.
Hey, you right. You know what, Mr. Thomas? You may be right. But I be trying to report the good news. I just don't know how to report it like some of the stuff that's coming
I like his
here.
bear. What kind of bear he got?
Because some folks are cruel. Same ones dissing folks on Snap getting extra help from Medicare, receiving medication, assistance, and other support that comes under the safe funding. Are you right about that? Lanita Murray, good morning. Mary Dow, baby Gaddis in the building. The Chi-Town in the building. Nah, I'm with you. I believe everything y'all saying.
But hasn't there always been a narrative between the have and the have?
Oh, he done put Halloween up.
Not really, I didn't.
I didn't do that.
This is really what I was doing. Like, share, subscribe, family. Get together. Like, share, subscribe. You heard? Welcome to family. Welcome to the morning recall. Welcome. We got a Q&A session going on right now. What do y'all want to access and we can get to what we can do? We in the Q&A session right now.
Ooh, we got a new segment.
How you doing, Eleanor Wicker? Thank you for tapping in. We got Clarice Gattis Johnson, Canton, Mississippi in the building. Oh, it says shout out to Jed for winning in court yesterday. That's what's up.
Oh, wow.
Patrice Gaddis Hayes, Canton, Mississippi. We got the listen. I'm happy we getting people in here. Let me see it. I ain't gonna lie. Let somebody say something about them yamps. I ain't turning them down.
I'm trying to tell you. My cousin used to come from Philly, and I didn't even know what this is back when they had the one with the booklets and you had to tear them out. I might be telling my age on that part, but you know, when my cousins used to visit us, my mother didn't have stamps, but when my cousins came, they was the rich ones to me. Because you could just take that book down to the corner store, boy, and rip out a couple of digits. Man, what?
That was a good time, especially that block cheese they used to get, boy.
I'm trying
that's my time. Block cheese.
Time, yeah. I just wanted to hear how old you was because I ain't know nothing about it. I came up with Kraft singles.
Block cheese was around when we was little. Stop playing, Mickey. It was around when Yogi G was little, too.
See the BS you be
on. You just trying to throw everybody in here. Excuse you.
Oh, wow. Did y'all see this? Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about Science Massey's killer being found guilty, but not for the right charge. Well, they was going. What they hit him with?
Oh, man.
Good morning.
I remember when I did that. I remember when I did that segment on 810 about her. We put that video up. If y'all look in the old one, we talked about it. But the fact that he could sit there, you know, the fact that you bring that up, I'm just going to say one point on that. The fact that he could say he thought she was going to turn and throw that boiling water on him, justified for him killing her, is just crazy. And I'm going to leave it at that.
But that was the point that I be saying when they be talking about these police officers. Like, facts. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Second degree, a lesser charge. But you know they going to do that. It's like you can't, but.
Well, I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Come on with it.
Okay, so first degree means you literally premeditated before you got there and then did the crime. This is a woman that called the police for help because I forgot. She was, my mind's going. She called the police and they came in and they started asking her questions. And I think from whatever they said, this is allegedly, got to put the word allegedly up. They said that she had probably taken like medication or whatever. So she was a little off when she was talking. So I guess to make things faster, because of them saying that, this is why the officer basically is saying, I felt uncomfortable because her verbiage and how she was moving made me uncomfortable. And I didn't know if she was going to throw this water. So that's why they consider it second degree. It's not because he just came to her house and took her out and planned it. That's premeditated. That's first degree. Second degree is I'm glad he ain't get manslaughter, to tell y'all the truth. That'd have been a lesser crime because most people get voluntary manslaughter or involuntary manslaughter. But to get second degree, that's a serious thing too. Now let's see how long he gets time. That's where the justice needs to be.
I'm just reading. I think this is what Marseille Tarver said. 2nd-degree murder, no more than 20 years. He was charged with. Okay, hold up. It said he was charged, but the judge told the jury to only consider second. He was charged with 1st degree, but the judge told the jury to only consider second.
Well, I think he would have. I'm not trying to be funny. If they would have went with 1st degree, I think he would have won because it wasn't premeditated. You got y'all.
You see this right here?
The law is the word. The law is the thing that is based on facts, and they have like a rubric on how they do it. The only reason why I know a lot about this, not saying that I am an attorney or whatever, is because I went through it personally with someone. And I was happy. They originally did 2nd degree with the person, and I was able to get it down to involuntary manslaughter. So hopefully he gets a lot of time, but in this climate we are, I don't see it happening.
Wow, you see this right here? Let me go up to the first one. This is Felicia. She said he should have never been a police officer, put out the military, and fired from several police departments. Marcia Tarver, the officer had been on 6 different police departments in 3.5 years. Yeah. He said he would shoot her in the face, in the effing face, and he did. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the stuff I think with the system in America is like, it's just, it's corrupted to the core. And I'll tell you what I mean. Same thing with, they had the priests, remember? How if they got caught up in something, they just moved them to another city, to another what's in that. These, like with these officers, all they do was move them to different cities, different townships, and let them go over. There's no way. If you got fired from doing something, you should not be able to be a police officer no more. But it's just like him going to 6 different ones. Like, come on.
Mickey, that has been happening for so long. You will see a chief of police, you'll see a police officer in trouble in one city, and they go to another city because there's no law that stops them from applying somewhere else.
But how can you apply when you got this and when you have things on your record? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get it with the, like with the popes.
I challenge people to pay attention to your local government. Pay attention when they're putting policy out, and pay attention to who you voting for.
I mean, especially when it's about criteria for people who are going to be policing our communities. I don't think people even know. I'll be quite honest. That's something that I'm gonna take on to educate myself more about. What are the criteria for people to become local law enforcement in your area? And you can start there. Some of us are just speaking out of emotions and what we think is supposed to be happening without having a base. So I can't give too much conversation about like what specifics could be changed as far as like how do we go about getting our police officers in our community until I educate myself about it. So it's very unfortunate what happened. And to your point on it, it is something that constantly happens. Like, look at the modern day lynchings that we experience, right? Or in the civil rights time, they called them northern lynchings because it was without a rope and they were using the pium-pium. And now here we are revisiting these same traumas, these same savageries of violence from a certain community. And we just got to get smarter about what exists with the law of the land is, because we don't even have that starting point sometimes in our own community.
But I will say this, for the sensitivity of it, I know two factors that I feel that are very sensitive. This is a Black woman, and I know as for Black women seeing this, that this woman literally was calling for the police to help her, and for that to happen to her, it feels personal. So no matter how we talk factual or based on law, it's never going to resonate in us, whether we're Black or brown, because it's not normal, and it's how we've been treated for so many years. So the sensitivity part is all I'm saying is, I hear, I feel it, but this country is supposed to be based on laws, and these laws are sometimes for some and not for others.
Have you, speaking of which, and not to kind of keep trauma sharing, but just in the same vein of just highlighting the consistency of this particular act, whether it's a police officer themselves or whether it's a community member, there's another documentary that has just come out on Netflix, which is not our sponsor, but I love to watch the documentaries there. called The Perfect Neighbor. Have y'all seen it?
Oh, Lord, she trying to traumatize us on Friday.
I'm not trying to traumatize. I'm trying to make sure that you stay in reality and not just clapping fans and line dancing. Okay, joy is revolution, but you also need to know the world you really live in. If you haven't seen The Perfect Neighbor, it is a must watch, and it's very much, it's an emotional thing, especially as a Black mother of young Black men, to watch just how this one community was plagued with a other who didn't like her surroundings, and unfortunately a young mother lost her life, and it was just despicable how many times the police have been called out and yet nothing legally could be done to save this community from the outcomes that manifested from just, I would say, neglect of a serious mental health issue. Mick, you all right? You all right over there, Otis? You having a moment? I know you're getting older now. Blink if you're okay.
I was about to say something to you, but I ain't. I was
you forget we on live.
Yeah. I can't blow this up. Already, you trying to blow the $200 show too? I see, but it is what it is. Boy, y'all don't want no dollars. I'm over here trying to hold the thing together.
He making me crack up.
Said the police dropped the ball, and thank everybody that came in. Now I was looking at some. I was back on YouTube looking at some stuff up here. I was gonna pull up, but I was looking at. I seen when they talk about Chuck Schumer supposed to dipped out because when you had said earlier that Trump said he was gonna end the shutdown, and I was looking at Chuck Schumer some stuff he said. About him, I guess when they say the 810 eat his own, it seems like the Democrats are mad at Chuck Schumer right now.
Oh yeah, where the video at, Otis?
I'm trying to listen to make sure ain't no music in it. Then I blow today. I mean, we already I didn't blow it. Y'all blew it. You know, Anna came played the commercial and everything with the music.
What commercial?
Don't worry about it.
Much,
don't worry
sir,
about
I did nothing.
I'm sending y'all. I'm sending Anna invoice like I gotta send all years.
You can feel free to take it out her 810 News Media Group paycheck.
Then it's gonna trickle down to Yogi G. So remember that.
I mean, y'all got me over here going nuclear right now.
What are you trying to find out about the shutdown, Mickey?
No, I was already looking at it. I was just trying to, I'll be trying to make sure I get the one without no music.
I know because you put them up, and some of them at the end you don't know it might have music.
That's why
beginning it doesn't.
Yeah, I'll be trying to watch it through. I was just looking at one Yogi had sent me earlier. It was all good. I was like, damn. I had music at the end. I was like, yeah, I can't play, but it don't get good to the end.
Oh, word.
Thank you, Anita Murray, for the $20 super chat. Thank you, beloved, on a $5 Friday, and she turned it into a $20. You heard?
Appreciate it.
No, because it was different people. Like I say, I try to watch everybody, like the different ones from the left side, from the right side. I'll be looking at the different podcasts just to get a breakdown on what's really going on with the shutdown. And what I'm coming up with, this just is we caught up between, as like I said, some call them oligarch, some call them populist, and it's like them rich people. Just to break it down in layman terms, we seeing rich people go back and forth. I was looking at because I'll be watching Point Break with what's the young lady named Crystal Ball, and I can't think of the other dude name. I think like Indian descent. I'm watching them, right? Man, he slammed BLM. He slammed her
you with that BLM.
No, because
y'all must have had it bad in Flint.
No, this is you think Breaking Point is Flint?
Crystal Ball, I'm talking about you with the BLM. That's what I'm
telling you. Thank you to the lovely Sherry Allen with the $9.99. Thanks for putting Uncle Carl in the field. Yeah, he gonna be in the field because I'm gonna let him out there ask all the questions when we show up to these people.
We need.
And what I mean by it is, let me see what Cicero said. Hey, Mickey, wish you was down here with us for the world's largest cocktail party in Jacksonville, Florida this weekend. Facts.
Oh, man.
Let me see. This was an officer who he said, right. Yeah, for football. This was an officer who, when questioned if he thought he could disobey orders, told his captain he didn't think the orders included him because he was on desk duty. Discipline clearly failed. Facts. Let me see. The Biden administration launched the National Law Enforcement Accountability Database in 2023. There is no excuse for a bad officer to be hired now. But it keep happening though. That's the thing. It keep happening. They just move them around.
I mean, you gotta dig even deeper. The president is letting criminals out. I mean, come on now.
I mean,
they giving them jobs.
Facts.
I mean, I don't think we're in moral factors anymore. It's not about morality or decency or integrity. Now it's all about democracy. It's not even. It's a republic, and basically, it's saying this is what we want, and you're gonna do what we say, and if not, we're gonna take you down any kind of way we need to. I see that every day. You see people taking down. But I will say this for the shutdown.
Come on.
You were talking about. You
like you froze up. We ain't hear nothing. All I heard was shut down. You went to we got you now. Come on with it.
All right. So Chuck Schumer, this is where I disagree with him. Okay. So with Chuck Schumer and what's his name, Jeffries, the Democrats, and please forgive me. Yes, Hakeem Jeffries. These suckers is too damn weak for me. And it makes me mad because I would never vote for a Trump ever in my life. And like I said, anyone who voted for him, no excuses. I'm sorry, because he told you what he was going to do. I'm sorry. But I will say this, with Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries, why are y'all not over there when the Republicans are so close, even in their madness, all agree on their bull crap? How y'all going to sit here and not help Mondani not even go over there or support him in New York?
You know why?
Yeah, but if you look, I know Michelle Obama said when they go low, we go high. No, that time is over with. Damn. That time is over with. I really think the issue is that man is a Muslim man, and he can actually probably take all of them out, and his money. His money didn't come from the most of them. And the reality is that everyone is having housing issue. And you want to sit here and run on some bull crap about other two things. Yes, their conversation needs to happen on LGBTQ, on immigration. But the reality is Americans are so frustrated because we are homeless. Homeless. A lot of us don't own nothing. So you sitting there in a city like we live in the nation's capital, where the average person is homeless, meaning even if you rent, you still homeless. You don't own anything. But you sitting here running off of worrying about others, and we do need to worry about others, but we shouldn't make that the main focus. That should be a part of it. So there's prioritizing. How do we make sure that Americans are taken care of at the same time that people that came and invested in this country are taken care of too? How do we do that? We need to be the Dems need to stop bullshitting. Need to stop playing.
We ain't making no money today, but go ahead.
and they need to step their game up. They need to step their game up. Because right now we in the hole. This past, how many days? Are we 25 days, 24 days? I forgot how many days since the government been shut down. What are we, day what? I can't remember. So my thing is, we've been out all this time. At least let's get something out of it. And that CR is why the Republicans are not coming back in. People keep saying the Dems need to get them. The reality is the Republicans are ruling everything right now. But they're not ruling it for everyone. They're ruling it for a certain class, and that is the rich.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. Because I seen, because like with the Mondani, remember I had been coming on here saying why they didn't want to pick him. What is it, Andrew Cuomo? Is it because the Chris is the brother, is the one on TV. It was like a thing here, and I said this months ago. I mean, when it first happened, he lost in the primary. He lost to him. At the end of the day, see what it was. If you go watch it, and this is why I think Trump, all this America First stuff that he lied about when he was saying he was putting America first. Mandani, and I know this is gonna piss some people off. That's because he didn't go along with. Did you see all the people when they was running for mayor of New York? What they all of them would say they would go over to Israel. Mandani back like I'm not going there. I'm worrying about I'm going through the 5 boroughs in New York. So you saw them, but what you saw was the New Yorkers. Day 31, they say we had 31 days government shutdown. Thank you to beloved lady Sandra Nichols Martin and Barb Harrington. When he said he wasn't going, when he said he wasn't going over to Israel, that's when the Democratic, you had Chuck Schumer and you had Hakeem Jeffries didn't want to back him, but you know what that came from. What was my man Charlemagne the God called Hakeem Jeffries APOC? You remember that from APAC?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's what Hakeem, when you saying they weak, yeah, they gonna be weak because they getting donations. You know what I'm saying? From certain people. That's just like when I was talking about Cori Bush. I hear a lot of time people, Cori Bush didn't do nothing for her. What's in that? Look who put the money up to oust her out. What's the other dude that was part of the squad? I can't think of his brother's name. He got ousted out too. But look who put the money up to oust these people out. Same thing what happened to Rashida Tlaib here. Remember when they was what's the actor guy that was from Grey's Anatomy? God dang it, he was on here. I can't think his name. Went to did the interview with him.
Grey's Anatomy.
What's the black dude name?
Is it
Hill Harper?
No.
Hill Harper. Oh.
Hill Harper. They was finna give him some money to go hop in the race to challenge Rashida Tlaib. I'm just saying, but this when you go to naming this stuff up like that one when I had put it, then I forgot. I don't think I put up on y'all's show. I probably didn't need to put it up when it was talking about the secret relationship between the blacks in Congress. What was the Congressional Black Caucus and AIPAC? I know I had that one. Yeah. So when you looking at a lot of stuff that's going on, you can kind of understand. Like you see certain things like what our politicians is just like why we wondering why we in the situation that we in. You know what I'm saying? Like
so it's the question that you're posing, whether or not the Democrats are right or wrong, or maybe not right or wrong with not supporting. Because I'm doing my research on him, right? I've heard of him.
Hell no. The Democratic Party didn't even want to support him. Yeah, Mandani. They call him a socialist.
Right.
Yeah.
But do you know they have America? I'm glad you said it earlier. Why they say America is a democracy, right? No, it's a republic. It got socialism. It got parts of socialism in it. You know what I'm saying? So,
once again, that's something that people can do their research on what socialism means, what it means to be a socialist. A lot of people got words floating around but don't know the true definitions of it, not from Webster or not even perception of how it's being used in political speeches. So those one of those things, again, I just like to earmark, this weekend, you ain't got nothing to do, don't have too many fans to clap. Make sure you build up your vocabulary. What does socialism mean? What does the socialist mean? What does fascism mean? What does authoritarianism mean? What does communism mean? Because that's another word that's coming back up in the talk and stuff like that. And especially when it talks about on the right wing of the bird, I don't know, it's all the same bird to me, but do your research. People, words are powerful. They are hard, but they are easy to understand once you do your research. Carry on.
I was finna find it. I'm finna find that article because I know you didn't watch the show, and it behooves me when you do things like that.
Excuse me, I just got a part of this A10 wonderfulness.
I'm finna no, it behooves me because I'll be putting it on when I just had the article because
what behooves me?
Don't want to hear it.
Oh, why?
Because I just don't.
She turned her face to the side.
Nah, but seriously though, did you see that video I sent you earlier, Nick, with the
yeah, it had a little music in the back. That's why I didn't play it.
The black and white.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
Oh, I didn't know it had music in the back.
Yeah, when you go to it, when it's getting to the good part, you're gonna be like, damn.
Oh man, listen, it's a conversation that's out here percolating on YouTube, and it's a discussion between wealthy blacks and poor, and they're talking about how they feel about mass immigration. I think I spoke about this before on Just a Thought, but I'll bring it back up because I'm on prime time today. What's crazy to me, what befuddles me and behooves me, since we're using big words, is the fact that even though we have all of this egregious context as Black people specifically about where we stand in these United States of America, we still find time to hate each other. And it's crazy to me that in the 60s that people then still reign today and still have these conversations today when it talks about why most of our Black population shows up in the negative stereotypes that are being put before us. And if you look up this conversation, it literally, I think the title of the video is Wealthy Blacks Talk About Poor Blacks or something like that. They talk about how they initially were able to detach themselves from going into, being a part of the stereotype of being undereducated and not being able to contribute to society. So the way that they made themselves stand out was to not even exist in race. And that was by them becoming doctors and lawyers. So when they had this mass immigration coming up, they were no better than the white people that were saying all these egregious things about our intelligence and how we need to just be separate and we'll find our own way. It's something to watch just to see the underlying of hate that happens in our own community. So how can you gear me to be upset about the hate that's coming out of another culture when I can't even address openly the one that's happening in our own? I'll wait and I'll live it right there because I see Mick got something up. But go ahead.
No, I just found it for you because I know you won't watch the Conspiracy Tuesday. Congressional Black Caucus silent partnership with AIPAC. I just have to put it back up there because, like you said, y'all have to research it for yourself.
Word.
So that's why when you seen when Anna was saying about Hakeem Jeffries, and this is why you ain't gonna get nobody to say nothing. Did y'all see what Stephen Miller's wife just did the other day when her and from TYT, the owner of TYT, I think his name is Sink Unger or something. I might be saying his name wrong. She basically told him because he had naturalized citizen right because he called her out. She got mad. These people is tripping and saying, "Listen, we're gonna see if you're legit or we can get you deported." This how Trump people in there tripping. And this was Stephen Miller's wife. Hey, you saw that? Look, crashed out. She crashed all the way out. Do you see how I'm not saying this ain't never been did before, but these people is really crashing out. If you go look at when they was in Tennessee, did you hear the conversation that Stephen Miller had when he was up there? When he was what was it? Head Smith or something? Never the guy name. When he was talking about it was gonna get the police, all the help that they needed, like they're going into these Black communities. Listen, man, I go watch dinner and everything. I was just in Grand Blanc. I shouldn't say it nothing because they probably gonna block my ass now. But I done been over there in Grand Blanc and they Facebook group. Boy, they some wicked people over there. There's some wicked people over there, let me tell you. Listen, family. The South is real. That's all I'm gonna say.
You better know it. And for those who don't understand how the Mason-Dixon line works, DC is definitely the South, just in case you didn't know that.
Mickey, you putting that up?
Which one? Marcia?
No, I'm talking about the thing you have down at the bottom. You putting that up?
I put it up when I was saying, because we had me and Brother Ellie. I wanted to bring it back up in case people might have missed it. So you were saying when you was talking about Hakeem Jeffries,
yeah,
you were saying like, you talk about Hakeem Jeffries and everything. It goes down and tell you who they put money up, which ones they got out. Even like I was talking about Van Jones. How can people take him seriously? I'm just telling you, when you go back, when you're looking at all our people that's in these situations, when you got Jamal Bowman, that's who it was. They spent money getting him out of his seat. And you see what he said? They tried to influence his first congressional campaign. That's what I'm saying. When they be looking at the squad and all these different ones, they say the Democrats don't eat their own bull crap. Why you think we ain't had no study on that when John Conyers was in Congress on the bill HR 40? Just to look at reparations. Couldn't get nobody to do it.
The CDC came to DC and they partied down, but you know what? We didn't see them in the hood. We didn't see them hosting those town halls. We didn't see them coming to talk to our community leaders. We didn't see them leave a bag nowhere where we could be in a better situation than we were in for our housing situations. Nobody talked about it. All these superstars came into the District of Columbia, the place of power, and nobody, except for talking to Bobblehead Bowser and friends, talk to the people of DC. So as far as
honest mayor
with CDC, honest mayor,
that's gonna feed the people. That's that fed over there.
Her man, my villain. Okay, her man, my villain. They ain't talk to us. Ain't nobody come give us. I mean, they gave us a lot of speeches from the comfort of 14th and Park where they was partying at. But other than that, I don't know them hoes.
Mickey, I'm about to mess with Yogi G. Ask Yogi G how many times she go to the mayor's office and shake and dance with her and talk.
She was
one time.
You was out there doing the hokey pokey and everything.
Boy, twice. I went once because I wanted to believe, and they got me in a picture with that bald head hoe.
Honor. I mean Yogi. Lord.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
The show has went to hell, as y'all can see.
My bad.
Good morning, Michelle Smith.
I only got a few strands.
Ann and your husband. Boy, y'all just blew my show today.
I had to mess with her this morning.
I just blew my show. I can't do. See, when the shows, because I was feeling it, we was gonna get to $200, but
we gonna get it. We gonna get it. I need you to trust. I'm gonna send y'all an invoice like the trust it is. I'm gonna trust in that invoice.
I'm gonna put my invoice to the Wilson Building and put it in care of Bowser. Thank you.
I ain't got time to be dealing with that lady.
Put it in the name of our Eleanor Norton, our Congresswoman. She'll pay it.
I ain't definitely not doing that.
Let me explain myself.
You feel my pain.
Crazy. Let me say. Listen.
I did it early and they did it this week.
Listen, let me tell you something. Sometimes, always, I tell my own children, don't just take anybody's word for it. You gotta see it for yourself. And this was in my younger years of advocacy and things. And so I was with an organization who gave us the opportunity to see evil in real life. And I went to go see evil in real life. And the second time I went just so I could be a told you so in the room. I just had a conversation with the people who were going, who had the same belief that I had the first time I met with Bobblehead Bowser. And I just wanted to sit in the side and just look them in their eyes when they realized that I wasn't lying about the evil that was sitting before us. That's what happened. That's the story I'm sticking to. And I'll go to my grave saying the same thing.
And I'm going to stick to mine. I've never shook hands and I never danced.
That's a lie. A whole lie.
I never shook hands. Never danced. Never shook hands and never danced.
We breaking news today. I can tell you, we breaking news. The news that we breaking. I found out I done hired some more Boule members. I done brought on some more Boule members.
Hey, Mickey, I'm gonna put this little video up quick because it's something Yogi G was talking about. Y'all were talking about. And it's relevant. It's not in the same subject, but it's relevant. And I thought it was, y'all probably, I don't know if y'all seen this before. It doesn't have any music.
Oh, good. About one time you ain't had nothing with music in it. With no music.
Felicia said we're going to be moved to the field crew with Uncle Cole. I don't believe it. I ain't did that.
I believe it.
Hold on, let me.
I tell you, y'all. treating Otis bad. Like
it's $5 Friday. We needed $5 so we can upgrade our manual here in A10 News Media Group because we didn't get the memo.
Let's not get the attitudes and stuff because you're my sister and I respect you. So
I don't have an attitude. I'm being direct
but
to
how
you.
you domestic violence, women or men or even attack. What is the first thing we say? It's like, you know what? It's not your what? It's not your fault. So that's what we do. We hold on to this narrative that, well, it's not our fault and the issues in our community, they're not our fault. And the white man needs to give us something. The old white lady down the street is looking at me and I don't know why she got braids in her hair. And we focus on all these other stupid things that don't matter. We don't get to the root of the fact that we're killing each other at a higher rate than any other race. It is self-hatred amongst us. I believe that we can do that. That my cousin, my mom's cousin, coming from the church parking lot, and guess who stuck her up and robbed her at gunpoint? A black man.
I need you to get to the point.
Like,
so
my
I can
point
respond.
is that no, and I'm not trying to be funny. Unless, like you said, we're gonna keep it respectful.
Yeah, but you're monopolizing the whole conversation. And
I'm
we're
not
not
trying.
being
Okay, I'm
able
gonna let
to
you speak, but let's not get the
Yes.
attitudes and stuff because you're my sister and I respect you. So
I don't have an
talk to
attitude.
them,
I'm being direct
but how
to you,
you
but you're
talk to them,
literally
you're not gonna
speaking
talk
this,
to me.
and you're not going to do
Okay.
that with me either.
Okay,
so
so
you're
I'm
stating your
respecting
point,
you.
and you've been stating your point for quite some
So
time.
say
Do you have
the
a
proper
reason
ways.
for
Would
me
you
to
like?
respond?
Would you allow me to respond? So that's a better response. Go ahead.
The response that I have for you is
Okay.
that everything you're saying does not exist in a vacuum. I actually agree with you in that, yes, there has been an incredible denigration of Black worth and Black pride in this nation. I think it's also very important to acknowledge what has contributed to that. And to state that it is only Black people that have contributed to that is a false flag. So we have to admit that. So in order to have this conversation around how we got here, you can't say, oh, well, we're caring about the white woman getting braids and that doesn't matter and this thing. All of that attaches. All of that is actually a very big part of the lack of worth of Black people.
I'll ask you, do you think we're resilient? What does resilience mean to you? Do you think we have to be perpetual victims, or do you think that Black people are resilient?
I think that those are two different conversations. I think because I think that the concept of Black people being victims is really trying to not provide accountability to where the root problem for the actual cause is. And if we keep saying that somebody is a victim and that doesn't mean that the other person should have to actually have accountability, then what are we really doing?
I'm gonna let you speak, but let's not get the attitudes and stuff because you might.
You know what? I cannot get that 2 minutes back of watching Tanya Burns and Candace. That wasn't nothing but Tanya and Candace up there. I see that every Mondays and Wednesdays.
No, but Mickey didn't like
that Mondays and Wednesdays.
That is hilarious. But I will say this: we paint the narrative of us against the boule, right? And so that's what that girl to the right is saying.
Yeah,
but then the one to the left is trying to tell you there's a reason for that. And so I feel sometimes we talk too much bad about our own, and we don't talk enough about the other people that are doing things. Like I feel like if we're going to be conversating of the things that are holding us, we should be transparent and honest at all times. I'm not competing with no women out here. I'm not competing on people's thoughts, process, what they read, what they think, what their truth is. Because in reality, we all have opinions. We all have the BUTHOLE. We all have that. We all have opinions. We all have our own ways on how we do things. But she tried to get the letter BUTTHOLE.
Guys.
So all I'm saying is that in reality of what we're seeing is this is what they want us to do. And when I say this is what they is the people that are controlling the narrative for us. They want us to bicker with each other. They want us to fight people. They look different from us at all times. And what I mean by different, I'm talking about different as in views, not just always race. It's not always race. How we live, our standards, what we have, what we don't have. And this is the narrative they want to keep going with. And in reality, the war that we have in America, in my opinion, is about allowing the rich people to take over this country because they don't need us no more. AI has taken over. Half these jobs will be taken. So while people are thinking that one group of people should be shipped out, remember, they already found other workers and they're called robots. I just wanted to say that.
Oh, yeah, that is rough. But Dr. Cammie, thank you for tapping in, beloved. No, I agree with you, but you know that was set up because she was a conservative. That was that show where they have you going. Yeah, they be having, because I saw the one guy they usually be a liberal, so-called liberal Democrat. they have going against like different. They be conservatives. It's against the conservative folks that you got to come in and go back. I kind of feel like she held her own in that. But see, that's the stereotypes that be played. That's what they show. That goes back to the movies. I was having a conversation with my cousin earlier this morning. I'm like, man, I get so sick of them. And don't get me wrong, and I feel like it's to me, and I'm gonna tell you what our conversation was bad. To me, it'd be like when people come here, right? Because I told my cousin I was arguing with it. I just said African. I don't know what part of Africa he was from, but me and him had a real knockdown drag out, and it was, I ain't gonna say what gas station it was at, and I really had I told him some shit. We could have scrapped, and I didn't really care. This how bad, man, this conversation was coming. Like I was telling him, dude, you think you just got here. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell him, dude, you had to leave from whatever country you was from because you must have couldn't make it there. You had to come here. You don't know what we went through. And I hate when I hear people trying to tell us what we need to do. Well, if you did this and that, like that it irks me because it's like, and it'd be like, y'all really think blacks don't want to work? I hate that stereotypical stuff. Like because what they see, the movies they promote over there, they promote.
But who's putting that out there, Mickey? A real
the government.
Question. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's not us. So whether if it's repeated, is it something we're seeing? Is it something being said, or is it something visual that's around us that keeps reminding us that? Like right now in the news with the SNAP benefits, the image that Yogi G said in that AI video, they kept showing black people the only one. In reality, we already know that's not true. And there's this other video I have, the same thing with child predators, what do you call the pedophiles? There's this guy who sat there and said that more black men are child pedophiles, and black men are more this, and black men are more that. And the stats show that it's not true. But they're allowed because they have the platform. They own all of CNN, NBC, Fox News. All of those platforms are owned and regulated. Washington Post, Times, independent news is where we need to go to. You need to start finding independent. And when someone says something you don't agree with, put it in the chat. Let's do some research. Yeah. Let's learn how to talk to each other. The reality is you need real people in real time facing real issues to talk about it. Instead, we got people that are paid, and that's all they got to do. My job says I have to say X, Y, and Z, just like when you work for the government. There's the bureaucracy. This is what y'all got to say. This is the letter that is handed down from the top, and this is what our statement is.
No, I agree with you. But see, that's what I'm saying is like, it be too much stereotype, man. I be getting into it with them because they be thinking like, because it's just like, dude, y'all don't know our troubles here. It just come on. It's what they show. They show our worst and put it on there like this is how they is. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna tell you like they don't show you the good that we do, but they got us so confused. And that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, y'all don't have these problems. I had to tell my man that. Like, dude, y'all don't have these same problems. Don't come trying to tell us what our problems. But I know what y'all did notice. Y'all want all y'all businesses in the hood, but where y'all go live at? That's why when I was watching, and I hate to be like this because I ain't gonna lie, I watched Tariq Nasheed. I hate to get off into this FBA world, but it do make me get off into this. When I be seeing how we get treated, I do be feeling like it's blacks versus everybody. I'm talking about blacks in America. I be feeling like it's like how they say Detroit versus everybody. I feel like it's the black man and woman versus everybody in America. I'm telling you, this is how I wake up. I was listening to, and I like Godfrey as a comedian, but I
saw him last night, Mickey.
And I try to take myself off. Because Godfrey, the comedian, do be talking real stuff.
Yeah, he was in DC last night. I saw him.
Yeah, but see, I don't like his new show. The 154 with him. He had Emmanuel Ocho on there. I can't think of the other guy's name on there, but they from different parts of Africa, right? He the only one.
He's Nigerian.
Real. Yeah, Nigerian. He did keep it real when he said, "Nah, we do be trying to dog out the blacks in America. We do look down on them." He the only one that real keep it real. But I didn't like when he was saying with him and Emmanuel Ocho when he was like, about me speaking on blacks. No, it's how you speak on us. You never criticize the other side. This is what we get off into this sellout, but then you understand why. Where did he live at? He went to a private school. Well, most of them, where you think you're going to go to, you're going to be around, you're not going to be around a lot of your own. See, he don't be honest. A lot of the stuff that they be getting told, to me, they be the ones they be letting coming over here, that's going to go along with the get along.
Mickey, anyone that came here after I'll say the 80s. If you came here after the 80s, which is a lot of people, a lot of immigration came in the 80s. The last time was in the 30s, the 20s, the 30s, and the 40s. But I guess the biggest part I would say would be in the 80s as far as people of color that came over here, like Africa, Ethiopia, Nigeria, Ghana, all of those different countries in Africa, because Africa's a continent. So I got to tell people all the time, Africa's not a country, it's a continent. And all those countries, a lot of them came like in the 80s, because remember, we were warring like crazy. Fact. So a lot of people were coming over. And I feel, in my opinion, that when they came over, they felt because they paid, a lot of them paid to come here, and they had to do all of this to become, naturalized citizens or get the green card. They felt like, well, we do all this in order for us to come to this country, but the people that live here don't even know their rights. They don't even go, they don't even fight. They don't know literally the law. So in their mind, they feel they're superior because they never felt that, because in their country, they all look alike. I'm not trying to be funny. Their culture, their food, everything. So they, when we talk about what people eat. So my girlfriend told me yesterday that Black Americans circulate their dollars every 6 hours, meaning it's only 6 hours. That's bad. And then it's out of the neighborhood. Latinos is 7 days, but Koreans, 30 days, their money is circulating in their own pockets. But we looking at the poor Black and brown people. I just want to throw that out there. Yeah. So when they come here, in their mind, they've never felt race the way we have, right? I got generations and generations of being here in the United States of America. Mm-hmm. Literally, I'm indigenous. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, and the same thing with Black Americans, they're indigenous too. They've been here. They ain't just come here. That's part of the story that some came. But the reality is that what I feel is what we have going on here is that you got people that come from another country, never experience racism, only classism, only the caste, who has and who doesn't. So they come here and they feel because we might have better looking shoes, or we might spend money on our clothes, or we might spend money on how we live, that supposedly we're stupid and we're dumb. Mm-hmm. Rich people spend their money on other things. They buy property. They buy other things, but why, Mickey? Let's dig deep into that. Because from the time they were born, they already had an 800 Beacon score, and I'm not trying to be funny. When we go away, we have to build our credit, and every time we lose our jobs or we gain our jobs, your credit goes down. They got continuous inherited money that will always keep them ahead of us. Will always keep them with their credit to have access to buy stuff. But you got people that come from other countries who do not have anything, come here and benefit off the backs of the people that have been here. And do not acknowledge that first you must respect the ones that went through it to allow you to be able to go to school here, to allow you to be able to freely be able to own stuff here.
Right.
That's what I have to say.
Oh, they was finna scrap in Congress. I was saying they was finna scrapping. No, I get what you're saying. I was finding the video. I'm just back here checking, and I found the video, but I was trying to say, like, okay, I'm rooting for. I mean, I get what you're saying. It's just, to me, man, it's like, but that's what I'm saying. The stuff they put out there, we allow it to go down. Like, I was just pulling up some stuff for TYT. I was with Katie Miller and with Sink Unger, and her got into. She got on here like, you can deport somebody. And then the stuff they're not telling people. I was watching the one that you sent me about Eddie Griffin. when he was talking about how they was grabbing, they was snatching people, kids, and deporting them. You deporting the kids, but the mama and daddy here.
Yep.
You deporting the kids, so if the kids is illegal, shouldn't the mama and daddy be illegal too? Well, where the kids at? See, but this goes back to, and I say this again, and people don't want to see it. This is how we got did during slavery. When they take you from your mother and sell you to another plantation. Go watch that movie 12 Years a Slave. This ain't nothing new. Like, we just acting like it's just we in the 22nd century, we still in the 21st. It's just sad that the stuff that we going through in 2025, you'd have thought we would have moved beyond that. Like, even with, you saw them Republicans that got caught talking junk in the little text messages that somehow got leaked out.
That was crazy work.
The vice president say, them kids, grown adults. But see, this is the type of stuff that they will sugarcoat. Anything that's did wrong, they will sugarcoat it. Oh, 21st, thank you, Marcia Tarver. We still going through this. You can still get on, even with the Medicaid, fires the SNAP benefit coming on here. They want to say, see, they not going to say the rural areas was going, you don't, like I say, I hate to go back and find that, but since I'm on it, what Lyndon Johnson said, LBJ said, and I'm not saying verbatim, but when you came on there and said, Anna, how can you be a poor man voting for a rich white man to get, I mean, not just saying white man, just voting for rich people.
A poor man debating for a rich man. Basically, you the biggest advocate, and your butt ain't even got a pot to piss in.
Brainwashed. You living in the backwoods in a shed with a hole in it, and you want to vote for a man that's just tore down the East Wing to make a whole golden ballroom.
But I do gotta add this part, Mickey, because when we were talking, it's only because you brought up Godfrey. The reality is that it's not just Africans that, you know, not Godfrey, and then when they do, you got to look at the white immigrants. They already know that when they come here, they are going to get and receive, and they are not held to the same standards of us when it comes to owning businesses, when it comes to credit. They automatically get the access. So in their mind, the assumption is, the transient in DC is, the assumption is, well, I came here and I got all of this. That's because you are new on the scene for all the stuff that the original people went through. They have fought to get but so much and have suffered. Now you have the access to it, and you sitting here acting as if you don't have to listen to the ones that lived here or been here. And that's across United States of America. You have people, and I'm talking about racist white Americans, ones that, because not all of them that come over here come with that, you know, that ideology or that ignorance, but they automatically get that privilege. Whether they accept it or not, they automatically give it. And the truth is, sometimes we give it to them. You ever go to the store, they treat you a lot better.
I just pulled this up for a second. I just heard the city of Flint. Listen to the mayor line.
And help our residents. I'm going to give Pastor Hicks the opportunity. Now, this doesn't mean that we don't have other faith-based organizations or food delivery areas already established inside the city of Flint that we support. But this is going to be a new opportunity because of mobility issues. We thought it'd be best to be able to have the Food Bank of Eastern Michigan as a site, and also a church on the west side of the city of Flint there as well. And I'm going to give it to Pastor Hicks to talk about what it is, and for Christian Love Faith Center, Pastor Hicks.
Thank you, Mayor. In times like these, we have to look out to help one another. We have to have compassion for one another to see, how can I help my brother? Because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And so we came to the mayor and said, what can we do to help in this crisis? Because to do nothing is not the answer. We have to come out and be willing to come out the four walls and say, what can I do to help my brother and help my sister? And we thank for the mayor for this opportunity to be able to roll up our sleeves and do all that we can to help our brothers and our sisters. Thank you.
As we go through the process, it is scheduled for November 1st, which is tomorrow. We're waiting on more information from the federal government, whether they're going to come to terms and support the American people as they should. The state of Michigan to figure out what resources are going to be made available to these residents. To our Attorney General, who is also engaging in litigation to find out what's going to happen with that. But we're moving into action with a plan, and we'll be ready to move in about 7 days after we figure out what is going on and making sure all the pieces of the puzzle are being placed into engagement. But now we're planning on a voucher system being provided by the city of Flint to be levied for food at the food bank here to support those families that may be in need. At this time, we'll open it up for questions as we talk about this very, very frustrating thing that we are witnessing in America. 1 in 3 are already receiving SNAP benefits. We have a community of about 93,000 people here in the city of Flint, and we're looking at about 31,000 individuals that's currently receiving SNAP benefits here in the city of Flint.
If if this program moves forward using ARPA funds and the opioid settlement funds, how long can the city do that before those funds are exhausted? That's a lot of people to be providing food assistance to. Is this something that can last 1 month, 2 months, 4 months, 6 months? How long can this go before the city's funds are consumed?
Well, we're looking at a very robust plan as it relates to this. This is a supplemental, not a full-fledged replacement for those SNAP benefits. So what we're looking at, our vouchers are going to provide a 30-pound box of food for these families up to twice a month. So every other week, we'll provide a new voucher for said families that's in need. Now, this is a subsidy in addition to all the other things that are going on. We still have food distribution centers throughout the city of Flint, in which we have already funded that everyone is eligible for. But this is only for those individuals that have been negatively impacted by the loss of their SNAP benefits and or displacement as a federal worker. So we have resources. We can go several months before all resources are exhausted, before we have to take another look at it. But we're standing ready to be able to make sure that we can accommodate these families for the short term being, and then we'll reevaluate after a month to see where we are. But hopefully the responsible thinkers and like-minded thinkers in the federal government will come to their senses to provide for its most vulnerable residents in this country. We say that we're the most powerful country in the world. How powerful can we be if we don't take care of our most vulnerable? And so we want to make sure that we provide all necessary resources to supplement those families that are in need, because this administration here in the city of Flint, a more social-minded administration, that we will step up and provide the necessary help for these families.
And when would this start? You said it's going to be another week. When would that first voucher get approved and people get food? Would that be the 8th, the 15th? When would that be?
Yeah, we're looking at November 8th because we want to see the SNAP benefits comes to an end tomorrow. We want to see what happens with the litigation and whether Congress and the Senate comes back working with the presidential administration to find out if they're going to move, and then we'll work our way into action starting the week of November 8th.
Just so I'm clear, the ARPA dollars and the opioid dollars that are already earmarked for setting aside, do they have to be approved by council as well before this is actually something that we're going to implement, or is this something that can be done straight away?
Well, they have already been appropriated in these categories for giving to these type of social organizations. At some point in time, if it goes for a long period, an extended period of time, we will see resolutions going in front of council. But the fact that we have 3 city council people standing in conjunction with us now, it is a unified effort saying that we will support our residents in this community. And so this is a unified effort. We're standing strong together on the fact that we will support our residents.
Another question for me, you said 30-pound box of food that's being delivered. Is there an approximate price that food bank is giving you? And then forgot the other one. Anyways, 30-pound box of food. How much does it cost? Is it being cost for the city of Flint?
Right. Right now, we're moving about $30,000 into action of a combination of opioid settlement funds and American Rescue Plan dollars. And we're going to look at what that looks like. We can buy or purchase a truckload of food for about $1,500, and then we have to pay our suppliers and our distributors a certain amount of dollars for the capacity building and building the boxes. Those dollars, these boxes will not be delivered at this time, but people can go to the food bank once they receive the voucher, then turn the voucher in, and then they will get food and opportunity to receive the supplemental food to supply their family and their needs.
Folks that want to donate monetarily to this cause, are you directing them towards the food bank?
Yeah, it's gonna be many different sources. We're gonna vet that out to figure out what we can do and the most appropriate way to donate that. Because when we see these types of situations, there's gonna be a level of gluttony, fraud, and we're trying to eliminate that as much as possible. So if we want, I know people want to donate monetarily to be able to help support this, but we'll look at the best pathways to be able to do so and making sure that those dollars hit their target. And the target is helping those families that stand in need. Right now, what people need to do is encourage our federal delegation, our federal government, our president's office to be able to provide the resources in which we have for these families that may be in need.
So this arrangement you're trying to do to get these boxes out, are you hoping to be able to utilize this in the future as like a plan of SNAP benefits go dry at a future point, a year or 2 years, for example, from now?
Well, it takes a level of creative thinking and partnership to be able to come together to supply whatever need that is being deemed an emergency. This has been deemed an emergency in our community, especially for those families, the 1 out of 3 families in Flint. So when we look at this, we're going to be using ways and pathways to be able to generate a level of help for those families. This is not a cookie cutter answer where we can step into a formula, but we will develop what we need to be able to support families. And this is what it is. When we come together and talk to Finance Chair Judy Priestley or Vice President Candace Mashat or Councilwoman LaShawn Johnson, when we come to the table and says, we have a need, what do you think? Finance Chair Judy Priestley says, well, we have these funds available that will not impact the bottom line for taxpaying citizens here inside the city of Flint. Or Vice President Candace Mashat saying, we have to reach out to our faith-based community and maybe see if they want to help be able to distribute or provide a level of opportunity to help. Or LaShawn Johnson, Councilwoman LaShawn Johnson saying, I'm all in, I'm on board for whatever plan that we have, but let's move forward quickly to be able to provide the level of help that's needed. So whatever emergency that we see here inside the city of Flint,
I ain't trying to be funny.
And willing.
Why is Candace dressed like she out the 1920s?
That's not even what my focus is. You see me in the chat. I'm trying to figure out what's
goods or canned goods and stuff like that, or do they bring other items as well?
Yeah, if people want to donate food, we want them to donate non-perishable items, canned food, boxed food, things that cannot spoil very quickly. We want to make sure we help support people and supply people with their nutritional needs, but we definitely don't want to give them anything bad. So I would ask people not to donate anything that you would not eat. If you would eat it, if you see it on your dinner table or prepare it, bring it here to the city of Flint. You don't have to cook it, bring it, and they can prepare it in the way that they need. And we're engaging the most joyous times of our year, Thanksgiving and Christmas. But also it can be the most depressing times of the year if people don't have all the needs that they have. Remember, 500,000 children in the state of Michigan alone that are in poverty. And this pushes them further down when you don't have food to eat. It is a frustrating thing when we know that our nation has everything that they need to provide to help for these families, But because of a political impasse, what I call political pollution, where you take politics over people, should not be accepted. And that's not an America that I serve or want to serve in. We want to make sure that we provide the level of help in this municipal unit of government as we're stating here today.
You mentioned $30,000. Is that the initial commitment you're talking about? And then how long would that, do you expect that would last?
That initial commitment of $30,000 probably will provide more than about 1,000 boxes of food. And so you take 1,000 times 30, you have the poundage necessary. But we definitely want to make sure, as the food bank is finding themselves overwhelmed with calls and issues that they got to supply food, we want to make sure that the city of Flint, and this is real, you know, sometimes uncomfortable conversations are not disrespectful conversation, but it has to be said. This community inside of Genesee.
This sapsucker talking about giving out boxes. Like people can go ride up and go get in the line. He talking about giving out 30. Do you see how crazy this mayor is?
And then gonna tell the people don't bring anything that wouldn't be on your table. This is crazy.
$30,000 though. He
we're making sure we're monitoring it, and that's why we're stepping into the gap. And so, as I said, sometimes uncomfortable conversations need to be had, but definitely they're not disrespectful conversations. We want to make sure that our families in this community are taken care of, just like other families in the rural areas or other communities, not so much of color.
And then in terms of people who are seeking help, they don't need to come to City Hall next week. You're going to be evaluating what's happened during the weekend.
Right. As we continue to look at the logistical way that we're going to do this, the most effective and efficient way to be able to do so, they don't need to come next week. But remember, this program that we're designing, as I stated, I'm the mayor of the city of Flint. These are council people from the city of Flint. We are hyper-focused on the city of Flint. Doesn't mean that we don't care about the other communities and our neighbors, but definitely we have a responsibility to the residents of the city of Flint to be able to create the opportunities for them to be able to receive the necessary commodities to sustain their families. And so as we look at the voucher program, they can pick up the vouchers here. Flint resident, already currently receiving SNAP benefits, and or Flint resident that's been disconnected from their job with the federal government, can come here to City Hall, to our health navigation system, right here in the front window here, as we build more capacity to answer the phone calls, to be able to pass out these vouchers. A voucher, much like this is not quite it, will be provided. It will be embossed with our city seal. It's harder to counterfeit a city seal embossment. They will take this to the food bank of Eastern Michigan. They will give this. They will take them in and they will let them go grab their commodities and pick their commodities. Or they can take it to Christian Love Faith Center. They will take this and then they will be provided with a box of food. Then they will, 2 weeks after 2 weeks period of time, they can come back and repeat again until this crisis, and it is a crisis, is over.
And just so I have it straight in my head, the first box of food will be given out next Friday or next Saturday?
We'll be passing out the vouchers.
Vouchers. And then the next, when would that first box go out?
As soon as the vouchers are being distributed, they can take the vouchers at that particular time on that designated day to the food bank at Eastern Michigan, or on that designated day to Christian Love Faith Center.
Okay. So that would be next Friday or next Saturday?
Yes, but well, November 8th.
November 8th, so next Saturday after next.
Correct. Right.
He don't even know. He don't even know himself.
Repeat that, sorry.
For the people who already received SNAP benefits, like should they bring their card here or identification, or like what should they bring so they can get the voucher?
Yep, great question, and thank you for raising that. They have to bring their valid Flint ID that they're a Flint resident, showing that they're a Flint resident, and also their SNAP benefit card with their name, and the names have to match. It cannot be my uncle's card, my address. It has to be in unison, because we definitely want
that's some BS. If the city, if the residents, he campaigning, but I hope the governor not giving out no money. He gonna give out some boxes and take the 30,000, and you see where they gotta go get them from. If they ain't moving money around, allegedly.
Flint residents already currently receiving SNAP benefits.
Yeah,
Displaced federal
Leon
workers.
can't be there because he campaigning.
Residents
He
of the
don't
city
need
of
that
Flint.
problem on him.
Those are the ones.
And I
that
think
we're
that
looking
is the
Food
pastor wife.
distribution
Is this
centers
what we
all
doing?
throughout the city, and
Because
we
I
have
remember her name,
three
Tanya, because she called Tanya Smith, I think, because they was doing some hats and coats and stuff. I did a little advertising. You know, I put out the stuff she was doing for Halloween. That is his wife, good brother.
Population
I think
of who already
she
are
looking
going
like
to those
her.
particular lines. This
You
is
know,
an addition
all blacks look
to
alike anyway.
that. So I want to make it clear because I don't want misinformation to take hold. We know that sometimes people give misinformation
Man,
in
this
these
is
situations.
this
So we want to make it
madness
very
here.
clear and concise. We're focusing on helping families in this community that has been disproportionately isolated because of the federal government shutdown. This is a solution that we're providing. This is the first time ever it's been done here in the city of Flint. So we're working our way through it, the logistics of it, but we're actually doing the work. And I'm gonna give it to Vice President Candace Machat. I know she has something pressing.
I didn't. I was just going to say that we know that this will be a big lift for Christian Love Faith Center and also for the food bank. And so as more hands are needed, I know that some of us are willing to make sure that we show up and pack boxes and help hand out boxes as well, that we make sure that we're doing more than just standing behind a podium, that we're going out and helping the residents and helping those who are also going to help residents. But again, I just want to remind you all, as the mayor said, we're taking this first week to see what the federal government and what the president will do. We do know that there are also emergency funding that is set aside for when government shutdowns happen. And so we're hoping that they tap into that emergency funding that is already available for SNAP benefits. But should that not happen, we stand at the ready to serve our community.
Now, those that want to be able to help, like minds, I'm sure Pastor Hicks will be accepting some level of volunteers at his church, and he can tell you how.
Thank you, Mayor. So we're located at 3202 Flushing Road, 48504. And we are looking for any volunteers that are willing to come in and help prepare boxes, build boxes, and so that we can put the food in those and have them ready for when people come through. We'll have a line outside to where we can just place them in their cars. And also we do have some other events coming up on the 16th of this month. We were already proactively preparing to feed the community for Thanksgiving. And so if you don't have to be directly impacted or affected, excuse me there.
Already.
Volunteer. But you don't have to be directly impacted by it. But if you just like a home cook,
Man, the gig is up. The gig is up.
For Thanksgiving on the 16th.
The gig is up.
Until 7.
And he I ain't mad at the pastor getting he doing this, putting out his Thanksgiving that he always throw. This ain't free
bring them over,
advertising.
feed them, and also take
Lord
them.
have mercy.
So those are the types of things that we've been striving to do in the community to make a difference. Because you have to. You have to
he
have
stated he only had 25 members. Boy. Yeah, nearly a real one for this one.
Matter of fact, as we
got
get
43. Look at
the,
he got
they roll out the
43 people
information to us,
tapping
then
into
we
his
can-
press
we
conference.
can
I
be better
made
prepared
43.
to give you the days and the times in which to do that. Okay.
A decade ago, obviously, people in this city lined up long lines just to get water. Do you foresee similar long lines for people lining up at
box.
churches?
Like, is this box gonna last for 30 days? Or
No,
is it-
it's not. It's not.
And
It
what
won't
does that
last for
mean
30
for,
days. The whole process
some
is
people
full.
in the city that a decade later we're
Good
lining
morning,
up again
Lenore
for
Silver,
a
tapping
basic
into this
staple
madness
that
part of the show.
you have to line up for and go to churches and food banks for.
Just the breaking
Well,
news
definitely,
segment part.
lines are still long in those food distribution lines, and that's why we still have 3 help centers.
I'm saying
throughout the
Candace
city.
act like she's
Lines are
starring
still
from
long.
one of the movies back in.
But
She
this is,
going like she finna
another
play in
issue.
Color
We're still
Purple.
suffering from mental
like she
intuition and
auditioning. She got the hairstyle down and everything. They told her.
This is about the national government
Halloween
shutting down. We have people with good jobs.
God,
air
I'm
traffic
talking
controllers,
about.
TSA workers, postal workers, federal government workers who make a good living in a noble career that is now not receiving a paycheck. Many Americans are one paycheck away from
for color girls only and Jigsaw.
Now these individuals and these families are experiencing that.
Kathy Bates.
Why? As I call it, political pollution. When people
Judy,
value
they just said throw this on and go out there.
This is not the way that we have learned and described the greatest nation on the face of the earth, where the weakest amongst us are left vulnerable because of impasse. Partnership, working together, is one of the keys and tools that we have always talked about in this nation. But definitely this nation should be ashamed of itself because of what's going on now. And so when we talk about what's happening a decade later, we stand ready and strong as a community. We are Flint strong. And that's why we're stepping up here proactively to engage any space where anybody be left behind.
It's going to last about a week.
No resident behind. And I'll repeat the quote from Coretta Scott King that I have here.
A quote from
really fitting for
Coretta.
this.
Let me go on mute.
The greatness of the community is
Candace dressed like I be watching the
by
Bumpy
the
Johnson, the
compassionate
movie from
of its
The
members.
Godfather of Harlem that was
This is
made
about
back in the
compassionate
20s. That's how
actions of its
Candace
members.
dressing right now.
We
Like
are
she finna
a
go out
great
there and just
community
kick her
here in the
legs
city of
how they
Flint.
was doing the little
A proud
dance.
community, a dedicated community, a strong community. And that's why we say we are Flint strong. Thank you. If there's more questions, we do one-on-ones. Thank you guys. God bless.
Okay, he said thank you. Crap, let me get that off. Let me get that off. Oh man, Governor Larry been over there cutting up. Larry's over there, said Mr. Trump. He said, man, Larry over there, Larry for governor was over there cutting up in the chat.
Good. I don't know what he said, but I hope it was something similar to what we were saying over here in this chat, because that's crazy. Just logistically in my mind, I'm not from Flint and I haven't seen how Flint is built. In my mind, it doesn't make sense that you would have one stationary spot or two for an entire city that is dealing with a food crisis. And then it got to be more spaces in this one particular church. The logistics just do not add up at all. This is bad math at its finest. It's crazy. I am befuddled, behooved.
And this is the mayor. And shout out to my 7th wardian who let me know, came in the chat and said they was on over there. She looked like, I was going to say Solomon Grundy. I said, they ain't bring Solomon Grundy in there. Liddell and he can't have them two around him right now.
They ain't let Liddell say, Judy ain't speak evil, but damn.
I don't know. I mean, he came down there. That's the same pastor that got that. I think he got the 25,000. It's just the people that's standing with the mayor. It's just like, I can't take them seriously, man. I can't. And the pastor might be want to do but giving out boxes of food, man. Are y'all serious? Y'all finna give out boxes of food. To me, it's just another way they gonna be able to put some money over. Oh, we're gonna put up 30,000. 30,000 for 31,000 people. They say that's on Snaps and Flint. Did I hear that right, or was my numbers wrong? Because y'all know my numbers be wrong.
Nah, I think you heard that correctly, because that's what had my eyebrows doing the salsa up here. Like, what?
Mickey, he could have turned around with that 30,000 and bought a whole bunch of gift cards.
Dude, he gonna put a box together that people that have to come back probably the next 3 days
with a
later.
big piece of paper about this big.
So wait. So you gotta go down to the space, prove that you had SNAP, get this huge voucher, go back to another space, stand in line to get a box of food that you may or may not be able to use.
You cooking.
Oh, all right, okay. I just want, DCPS ain't give me much.
Shit, I'm trying to tell you, cooking.
PBS
I got my voucher.
I said SHIID. but people don't know. I didn't use the cuss word. I can't believe it.
No, it ain't no joke. We laughing, but it ain't no joke.
No, it's not.
That's
cry.
crazy work.
And this is the stuff that I be saying. And they not even looking at y'all. Not even bringing up the water bad. You're not bringing up this hell. I mean, there's so many stuff they could do, but who am I to tell a person what not to do when you finna get some money sprung your way allegedly? Because you got to pay them people. Ain't nobody finna just be working for free.
Yeah, I hear you, Sherry. I mean, even with that, it's the fact that it wasn't a united front. Once again, you got to understand, my mind is coming from an organizer's viewpoint, right? And so when you're talking about collective community, that's exactly what it would look like if you had everybody who's representing the censors that are distributing food present. But I get it. I understand photo ops and everything like that. So you're just watching me process this process in real time. See, Otis, don't put me on the field scene. I'm working on me.
No, I'm just looking at it. Hey, Omar, facts. But see, they thought, Otis ain't know what he was talking about. Hey, Mickey, and people didn't believe you when you said Flint hit different. Keep telling y'all about this little Boule class. I call him the Timu Boule. And what I'm sensing, I'm just going to say it. I don't care who get mad at me. I'm sensing that it's like another little faction finna come up. Another part of the other fake, the other Timu. That we dealing with the Timu Boule. These is your Dollar General Boule who trying to come up. I'm not finna trade. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with your family. Y'all might see me beefing with people that y'all might like, but if y'all think I'm finna trade the devil, well, let me rephrase it. You think I'm finna trade Satan for the devil and take the lesser of two evils? Y'all got me crazy as hell. I'm gonna probably be arguing with all y'all, the people y'all want to look at. Not finna go through. I already see they finna send their recycle friends finna come through here. You already seeing it. You already see it now. I get it was a righteous thing that he thought in his mind that the pastor doing, but you standing with the mayor and them people that's up there. I can't take him serious now. I don't care what nobody say. I can't take you serious.
I'm more mad that they done took to create a stupid voucher to tell people you got to carry this damn piece of paper. Your integrity, you already at a low point in your life when you got to ask somebody to get food, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone enjoys asking people to feed them. Not that I know of. I mean, I'm just speaking in lame terms. But to sit there and tell you got to take this big blue voucher. First, you got to be humiliated to show you got a SNAP card, your ID. And we all know that most people don't be having ID, or it's outdated or expired because they don't drive. They don't have a car. So most of the time they don't. But to sit there and tell you I got to take this to go get one box. And it's not even until next week on the 8th.
So you got to start, and the 1st is tomorrow. I'm just going to throw it out there. The 1st is tomorrow. You didn't want to give St. Mark's their money for they can do what they wanted to do. You want to go send it over there to the food bank. That's what I'm saying. People not understanding. This is where I
hope that the surrounding cities, if people can come up with a list on surrounding cities that are giving food without that stupid, you're just a Michigan resident, that's all you need to be.
It's crazy. And you're right, Marsha, what you said it on it. How many Flint residents going to show up at City Hall with their SNAP? All of them. Because I'm going to try to show up, but I'm going to find one that ain't mine and go there. But a box? I'm just saying a box. Not that you're going to give, you know what I'm saying, $200-$300
Just so they can
vouchers.
put you on camera.
Yeah.
Just so they can put you on camera. This is what I'm doing for the city.
You know what I'm thinking about also, Mick, right? While we sitting here talking about this box situation, right? And we know why we keep saying a box for a family. You didn't say per household or this much per person per household. You didn't mention any of that. But the thing that I think is going to come from this narrative, right? Even if it was taken from the conversation that we're having right now, when I think about that white woman who was circulating, and I'm sorry, that's the only way I know how to describe her. I don't know her name, but it was a white woman that was circulating, eating on her toast, talking about how people need to start managing their expectations about how they eat. Meanwhile, you're talking about a whole industry that has spent decades like manipulating us on what we eat and how we get nutrition and things like that. And now you want to try to chastise people and embarrass people for how they prefer to feed their family and what they consider to be nourishment without activating the same manipulation and the same decades that it took for us to figure that these things were what we would call nutritional. Now in the middle of crisis, you want to start shaming people for their day-to-day thoughts. Like, that's crazy behavior. So that's why I'm saying, like, what's going to be in this box? Like, you had a better chance of making sure that people had access to be able to buy what was best for their families and according to their household versus trying to dictate to them what it was that you put in this box, because you never said what was going to be in it. Or maybe we just tuned in too late. If anybody knows what's going to be in these boxes, please put it in the chat because I'm interested. But yeah, outside looking in, those I'm sitting here still processing.
And right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When I heard 30,000, didn't in the last one, didn't they just pass like something with millions in the last council meeting or something like that?
And you better believe it, Jack.
And we in a food crisis and they only giving 30K. You talk about bad math.
Man, listen. Hey, you got people. The mayor gonna do this. You know you're gonna be telling people, you know, to vote for me this upcoming election. They don't even see the election play now. What happened? He just said the box was 30 pounds, which I can't believe. Shit, you can throw 4 cans in there and I can make it 30 pounds. I'm just saying, depending on what you can the juice.
Who got a car to go get it? That's the other thing. Most of these people don't be having vehicles. So how they gonna get their box? They gonna get the box and walk down the street with it?
People find a way. Listen, I've seen crackheads with strollers that you got away with more than 30 pounds worth of stuff. So people make it happen if you need it. I
agree with Seti Bell. He could have gave out $200 Kroger gift cards. Shit, that was too much like right. Sure. I ain't trying to feed him.
I wish I knew how many people are on SNAP benefits. That we could do our own calculation.
Now, I did see somebody say, as far as our mayor and whether this was just her and genuinely caring for the community, or was she looking to save face? It's election time here too, folks. We got all of our top-notch leadership up for election. So I wouldn't say they just passed the law that went from us having 30 days to figure out how to get funding if we were facing eviction to cutting it down to 10 days. So anything coming out of our council or our leadership's mouth these days, after that, I can't say it's not a political play. It's all political right now. All right, I know. $5. My bad. Can y'all pay my fine? $5 fine.
I'm on my Ike.
My bad. It's $5 Friday, y'all. I need coverage.
That's for you, Anna. All that stuff you came in with this morning, all that hooping and hollering.
All that SHIT.
No, don't spell it out. The kids know it. That's what I'm saying. It seemed like I heard a figure around 30,000 folks on SNAP in Flint, and he talked about he putting $30,000 in it. Like this.
One of y'all councilmen, that might have came. That's Judy math. That sounds like Judy math. To me. He was listening to Judy. That's how he got them numbers.
And then the finance chair, he had her there, and they still don't know. The rest of the council people don't know what's in the ARPA money. We don't know. He's spending that opioid money. He just spent. I'm gonna take it from here.
Anywhere but my own pockets.
Yeah.
They should take a pay cut.
31K.
30-day pay cut.
Yes, that's $967 per family. But that could be on a gift card. Make it a Visa card so they can go to any store. See what I'm saying? 31K, you're gonna put $967 per family. He ain't doing nothing like that. Neely probably went back and did that. Man, we just gonna say this, but we ain't gonna give it to him. We're gonna say we're gonna give it to him.
They already got a donor who's giving them the stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't that crazy?
You got people that donate food, And so they might not even, the cost that he gave you on that live might not even be actual because of the fact that you got people who donate services. You got people who actually have a heart and they give it to the city because they think the city knows best about how to distribute it. So he could put any number out there, but who's fact checking whether or not these stuff is actually going to the cost? And if the people that you're relying on was standing beside him today, you know how the story goes there. Ain't nothing changed.
Ain't nothing. And I hate
I want to put a challenge out there. I want to put a challenge out there to all the council people. No matter what ward you in, we need to see them receipts. Was that money really spent? If you about telling the people the truth, I need y'all to get them receipts. So after the 8th, y'all have access to some stuff. Show us the receipt. 30,000 went to that church.
Candace, I love your shoulders. I think you have nice, defined shoulders. I want to make sure we on the same page about, making sure that you get those receipts and show the people, since you like to show and prove. Once this process is over, Candace, make sure that people can understand that you really did your job and show the receipts about how the money was spent. But then again, in this canvas society of 2025, you can't even trust the receipts. So maybe not. Right. Let me go back. You can't even trust the receipts.
Go on ChatGPT and create a receipt.
But this what I gotta understand though. How the hell did AI become racist? Now y'all know it's black when AI is racist. I mean, damn. Black man can't get a break in this country, man. I'm talking about AI racist.
That's a major pivot. How did we get
there? Saying AI is racist too. Like, I'm just saying, even in the technology world, we getting kicked. AI is racist too. Came out because I said I was AI with the lady that was on the what's her name. I'm just gonna tell y'all, AI racist now. So we getting they racist.
Let's clarify. Let's clarify. Yeah. AI itself is not racist. The people entering the prompts are racist. There's a difference. You gotta teach AI how to be racist. Yeah,
that's how your ChatGPT knows when you say stuff. It knows what to pull up because it's learning you.
They racist. It's a question for the young ladies from the 202 from DC. You heard? Did that crew up there look anything like organized?
Hell no.
They didn't. This was a campaign promo for the election. You gotta respect to organize food distribution. Hey, you do. Let me see. They say, okay, Deborah Luna said, I heard on the public radio this morning, Pontiac mayor had 10 million ARPA funds left to spend. Judy's never going to tell us how much is left.
Hey, Mickey, how far is Oakland County from y'all?
Shit, go too far
like
south.
Birmingham,
Oakland, as soon as you pass Grand Blanc, you in Oakland County. I want to say, as soon as you pass parts of shit, I would say Holly Road.
Well, they're gonna be good from what I'm hearing.
Oh, they is. They're gonna send some money to 810.
They're gonna send some money for them people to live over there.
What people?
That food, they're gonna have food for them people over there.
Who is the people? I don't know who the people is.
But people that live in that Oakland County.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I might need to move down there. They ain't gonna have no food for Flint and Genesee County.
Who's your Lord? Is someone running for Genesee County right now?
Everybody in 26. I gotta look what his money going to. Like, let me see. Did it in Oakland is approximately 30 to 35 minutes from Flint.
Oh wow, that ain't even far.
See, Oakland County is not a poor county neither.
We got a couple of council members that's jumping ship. We'd be happy to send them down near to Flint if you need it.
So why they getting some money then? If they not poor, that's what I wanted to
tell
you.
Which one you gonna say, Yogi G? Which council member?
Every one of them. We gonna send them to Flint. See how y'all fare with them.
Oh Lord.
Well, we'll send y'all back Liddell. We'll send y'all back Candace and Judy. And
Judy won't fit this narrative over here. She don't look like the people that look like her over here.
If Judy come up here talking like how she been talking to y'all, she gonna disappear.
Judy don't look like the people over here.
Well,
this ain't Judy people.
This ain't what she want. I think she should keep it down there in Flint.
But we can send Liddell back since y'all sent Liddell.
Judy come to DC. She gonna get her breast pushed back up.
Oh, that's for the show. This at the end of the show. Y'all got anything what y'all want to say? We done made it. You just try to kill the show. Blue about $200 a day, and this was $5 Friday.
Friday.
I know I usually make $300 on $5 Friday, but it's cool. I'm not even gonna holler about it. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Holler at me tomorrow.
Nikki gonna make 600 today because $5 Friday is all day.
I still got to get that back from when Carl blew it.
Well, I can send it to you in candy. You know, it'll be 30% off tomorrow.
I still got to get that back from when Carl came up here and destroyed the show. That's all I can tell you.
Carl ain't do nothing.
He the reason right now.
Carl bought you some views.
Thank y'all, beloved. Thank you, and Mama for that. I'm just saying right now, I ain't happy. Y'all it's sitting up here. I'm telling y'all, I usually make like 300. Carl blew that other show off. Like I don't care no more. I'm not in it for the money anyway. I'm in it to tell y'all the truth. So if I'm out podcasting on Saginaw Street, just know Carl put me in and Anna and Carl doomed 810. Yeah, I need some opera funds, but I don't think it's no opera funds. They just taking that money from the one people they was gonna give it to. They taking it back. They like, nah, y'all ain't finna get it.
Well,
y'all see.
I want to see what the narrative is. Maybe Liddell was out saving the unicorn. That's why she went with her dastardly buddies.
I'm telling y'all, Liddell not there. Liddell said she coming over here because she gotta go clean her house out.
Oh, she moving from out of there?
No, I'm being funny. I said she over here in her other house.
Me and brother Elliot should be coming on. We're gonna talk about all the paganism that y'all did. Anna came in with the Halloween. We should be on at 5. He want to go through this paganism with y'all 5. And now I don't know what Winter's doing at 6, but I might come on and give y'all a little how y'all doing type of thing. I'm gonna try something. I'm tired.
I'm excited. I'll catch y'all on the replay game.
And definitely do that. No, you're not. You're gonna show
up. Yes, because it's Halloween. I'm gonna be out here walking some kids.
Out here finna be paganism, and you damn near supposed to be a preacher, Anna. I can't believe the way you back.
Did you forget we do Hallelujah Fest?
Yeah, yep. You support the devil too. Y'all ain't nothing but some supporters of the devil and don't even know it. That's why God raised our little brother up to let y'all know y'all ain't nothing but some backsliders.
I'm a supporter of the people, not the people.
I'm jumping off the.
Y'all ain't nothing but some backsliders. Lying on Jesus and God and the ancestors. See y'all later on, family.
If it's white Jesus, maybe.
See y'all later on, family, at 5 o'clock.